going to talk a little bit about finding deals. And we're going to have at least 4 or 5 ways of marketing to find deals. Now, I will confess, this is a case of do what I say, not what I do, because any more brokers bring me the deals for the most part. But brokers are by far the best way to do this. What you do need to know is that the way commercial works is very different than residential. Residential, the deals end up on the MLS, and everybody can see them. In commercial, the best deals are pocket deals. They end up in a broker's pocket, and nobody knows about them. And the broker's going to try and sell them to their clients first. And if their clients don't want them, they will send it out to others in their office. And if they don't want them, they'll send it out to other brokerages where they know and work with. And if they don't work out, they end up on LoopNet and other places like that. Most of the time, you don't find very good deals on LoopNet. So why am I telling you all this? Who cares? Well, cares because there is no central place to find a deal in a market. So you're typically wanting 2 to 3 to 4 brokers in every market working for you. They're going to have different deals, they have different clients. I would never, ever, 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 ever sign an exclusive deal with a commercial broker that he can find all my deals. And there's some of them that will actually go about and ask you to sort of say, and if you find a deal from somebody else, you're going to pay me the broker's fee anyway. Yes?
And Marcus and Millichamp, they told me they always represent the seller. And is that true with all brokers or just Marcus and Millichamp?
No, it is typical that, that because they're getting paid by the seller, that they represent the seller. However, most commercial brokers are pretty pragmatic, and if you ask them questions like, so if I were to come in at an offer of somewhere about 50, 55, is that something per unit? Is that something somebody might consider? No, we've already seen offers at 60, 65. Okay, thank you. I will do an email. This is about where I am and why I am where I am. Is this something I should put in an LOI in or a formal email? No, they don't want it. Or, yeah, put it in. So they are, and once you have dialogue going back and forth, they're not going to just represent. They're going to help you out too. They're going to send you information. But that's why the rule of the game in commercial is do your own due diligence, right? Because they don't have, the other thing that's true, in residential, there are a lot of consumer protection laws. They do not exist in commercial. They can't lie to you, but they don't have to disclose. So you better be finding it out yourself. All right. So you can do, you can go to places like LoopNet. What LoopNet does have that's valuable is a lot of brokers. And so you can find brokers there. You can get lists and do mailings. You can contact property management companies that manage commercial, ask them if they know anybody who might be interested in selling an asset. So there's other ways to go about this. One of the good things to do, mail campaigns, networking, classified ads, one of the really good ones is associations. Join apartment owners associations. Particularly if you are investing in your local area, because this is where you get to know other owners, and people will 1031 exchanges, they'll exchange properties with each other, so you know, you take mine, I'll take yours, and we'll start the depreciation all over again. It's a nice little club, and you ought to join it. All right? So American Apartment Owners Association, there are property management associations. Okay. Ways to work with commercial listing brokers. we'll try and find one agent in each company. Now, I've been buying long enough that the agents pretty much know me, and I will call them, or I will drop them an email, or they will call me when they have something. But when you are new, and you're trying to build a relationship with a broker, the key is going to be to find one person you can kind of work with. And you have to understand the rules of this game. They are not going to send you their premier deals to begin with. They're going to send you things that nobody else wants to buy. But you can't ignore it. You need to look at them, you need to do a basic underwriting, and you need to get back each and every time. This is what I see, this is where I would be, and why I would be here. Do you have anything else? So it's a case of building rapport and relationships. This is a relationship business all the way around. And commercial real estate is a relatively small community. People tend to know each other. So doing what you say you're going to do is important. Integrity, building relationships, being honest. If you screw somebody over, everybody's going to know it. If you're honest and uptight and fair, people are going to know it too. All right? Those of you who are residential investors, I'll bet you, is there anybody in here who's a residential investor who doesn't know somebody that people tell you to stay away from? Same thing in commercial, but now it's going from broker to broker. Keep in touch, and if you can provide information, that's great to them.